tonight on Basketball Wives LA.
Oh, I text Malaysia. I was like, I'm you up on site.
I want to throw rocks at somebody. I want to watch them bleed. Like I'm mad. I'm mad at a lot of.
You remember doing a group bowling thing in Houston?
For me?
Yeah, you and your man.
Who's my man?
Right?
Was. Oh, shoot. Well, I don't know. I thought it was you, but all right. Yikes.
And look, that you hit my sister. You could bring your posse, bring who you want to bring, that it was going to go down.
No. Damn it. Get it. Malaysia. Kensha, help me. Let her hair go. Let her hair go. She got her hair, you guys. Sean, she got her hair, Sean. Let her hair. Malaysia, please. You're going to hurt her. Let go. Malaysia. She needs to let go mine. Tanya, will you help us? All of a sudden, all hell is breaking loose. People's in a fight. Is fists being thrown, hair getting pulled out, thrown on the ground. Everybody's trying to break it up. And I'm yelling, Tanya, please help me. And she never moved. And that was a sign right there that maybe Tanya isn't all that she chalks up to be.
Let go.
Let go mine, now let go her. Let it go. Let her go. Let go mine, now let go her. Let her go. Both of y'all. Come on,
Go. Let go.
I got to sit down.
Please.
Oh, my God. Her face is bleeding. Oh, my God.
Laura,
Damn it.
come have a seat, Boo-Boo.
Come sit down, Laura. Get yourself together.
Come on.
You just had a baby.
I don't like people to get the best of me, and that's just not what I want to ever happen again.
Laura.
You too pretty for that.
You said that shit like, what the happened?
All I gotta say is she ain't seen crazy.
Oh, my. I can't even believe this.
Damn.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Drink some water. Damn it.
Some bull***ing.
Everybody's out. We gotta go now. Guys, you have to leave now.
Okay.
She got me in the mouth real good. She caught me off guard. It's all right. I'm gonna get her back.
So we decided to have a barbecue at my house, and I invited all the girls and their hubbies and, and all the kids. I didn't invite Malaysia just because of the situation with my sister. Hey! This is the first time I'm seeing the girls face to face since the altercation with my sister and Malaysia. So I kind of get to hear their sides of the story now that the heads have been cooled and there's been a couple days just to see what really went down and get the details.
So I get off the phone, I turn around, I go, what's going on? And as soon as I looked in Laura's face, I knew. I was like, And she was sitting there, and that's when
Malaysia said, "Oh, other people's husbands," and that was like the button.
Yeah, that was that for especially for Laura because she got so much going on right now.
Oh my God.
I'm sure I'm sure she unleashed. Oh, I text Malaysia. I was like, I'm you up on site.
I heard that.
I was just confused and I was really frustrated because I wasn't there. You know, the one time Matt and I decided to go out of town in like a year, this happens and I was just like, you have to be kidding me. I was so mad. But I was also kind of happy I wasn't there because I know I would have jumped in and like seriously tried to hurt Malaysia.
But it was funny because Laura said, "What's your name?" And she goes, "My name is LaQuisha."
And so Laura says, I knew you were a rat.
Okay, wait, but time out. Her real name's LaQuisha.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, something random.
LaQuisha Malaysia.
LaQuisha Malaysia.
I don't really know how I feel about Malaysia. I mean, I'm not ready to just go in and be besties and be like, oh, okay, my sister's fine, let's go shopping. Probably not going to happen anytime soon.
You know what bothered me the most about the fight? Tanya never got up.
Yeah.
Never. And I was
Not
like,
once?
Tanya, help me.
The fight was like right by her feet. Like people were tripping over her chair. She was sitting there like, all she was missing was a nail file. Like truthfully,
Yes.
Wait, how do you ignore that?
Yeah, and the fight was literally this close.
like yeah.
She was going, texting her thing. I said, Tanya, are you going to get up and help me pull them apart? She said, I'm not getting in that. That's ghetto.
You were just sitting there?
Like, oh,
Oh, hell
I know.
no.
hell to the no.
I'm like, please help me. She just had a baby. She's like, oh, girl, please, ghetto. I'm not getting in that, and never moved.
I'm going to ask her about that today.
Yeah, I think she's living in this big fantasy world, and she's trying to be something she's not, and maybe she's hiding all her feelings. I don't even give a I want to know who you are.
Hello. Hey. My name.
Hey.
Tanya arrives. And the party is like the needle across the record, like, oh God.
Tanya, tell me this.
Yes.
What happened? Coming up on Basketball Wives LA.
You pretty much, you threatened me. In my opinion, as her sister, I was like, all right, line was crossed. Look, bitch, you hit my sister. It was immature.
They're all over here. Come on.
I know exactly who this girl is. I know exactly what this girl does.
Tanya, tell me this. What happened? Remember when you were sitting there and I was like, Tanya, help me. I can't
But
get
that was the end.
What happened?
You asked for help after all 20 people were already involved.
I know. I was trying to pull them apart, and I'm like, Tanya.
It was such a surreal moment for me, and tragic and sad, and I was just like frozen in the moment.
It happened fast. It did do
Well,
that.
you were on
but-
the phone, and
Yeah.
they were arguing, and I didn't know what hood rat was, so I was texting Google, "What's a hood rat?"
Did you jump up and try to...
No. That's no.
That's not good.
So when
And
they
this
were
happened.
walking, because they were walking...
There was no walking. It happened really fast, and sometimes being one other hand in it doesn't help the situation.
But you just sat there like you were waiting on the bus or something.
Well, I don't take buses, and therefore I would not have said that. And like I said, I don't listen. This is not going anywhere, Imani. I think I've made my point. We don't have to agree, but
I
I've
don't know
made
what
my
your point is.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Let me very respectfully, I'm going to say, what I did, I wouldn't change it again.
What situation would you feel like you would jump in?
I think we can discuss so many more important things today. I don't like walking into a hostile environment.
Right.
I came here to have a nice time.
Yeah,
Period. And if it's going to be hostile, I don't have to be here. So,
She still wasn't making any sense. I thought it was a bunch of bull.
Tanya thinks that you can solve all the problems of the world and daily issues and arguments and everything else with all that smooth, let's walk in the garden and, drink tea. All that peaceful bullshit is not going to work. It's not going to work. I mean, let's get real. I think everybody has written Tanya off at this point.
I'm putting this down, Jay.
Don't worry, girl.
Oh my goodness.
For Laura's part in this whole fight, I honestly don't feel it had anything to do with Malaysia. I think Malaysia kind of poked the sleeping bear.
I do want to apologize to everybody because
We understand.
I know you guys get it. I know you do. That's not, I'm down to throw down, but not like that. That was dumb. So I take full responsibility for it being, just a bad scene, a bad situation.
You didn't notice then, because everything was happening so fast, that Tanya never got out of her seat.
Yeah.
But even just to separate y'all, to break y'all up, even
That's
to show
all.
any kind of concern, it was kind of like, like she was waiting for the bus or something. Like nothing ain't going on. Like nobody ain't trip over your chair. Ain't no two bros over here fighting. Like nothing's going on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit right here and stare at this table. When we all got together afterwards to comfort each other and try to make sense of this whole thing, where the is Tanya? Tanya's absent. She's invisible.
Yeah. Anytime I talk to Tanya, I get like generic quotes from like self-help books. That's all I get.
Well, maybe can you respect the fact that she reads?
No, I'm more on protective mode for all of you guys. With the whole thing with Malaysia, you just never know. That girl could pop off at any moment. She's very regarded, and that one Tanya is just not. And my instincts are good, I'm telling you. I can feel when something's going to happen. I don't dislike her. I just don't trust her. I do not trust her.
I really enjoyed paintballing, and I want to take this opportunity to invite all the girls out just to do something adventurous and different.
Ready?
Yeah, have you ever been?
No, I have never played it ever before.
And give each other the opportunity just to have at it a little bit.
Might be good to get some aggression out.
You know how I feel about that.
I think it'll be fun. I invited this new chica. So I'm trying to bring in people.
Okay, give us the background. We want the juice.
So her name is Drea. I met this new girl, Drea, in acting class. And so I'm thinking she seems like a pretty sweet girl. So I invited her to meet the rest of the girls.
This was a good thing to invite her to, because if we don't like her, we can just blast on her ass.
Hey! Everybody hates being the new girl. So when I walk up, I kind of just see these ladies standing there, and they're kind of just looking at me like, oh, here she comes. So I was a little nervous, but I can handle whatever you throw at me. So I was like, bring them on.
Oh, yeah, she's getting shot.
My first impression of Drea when I see her walking up is, oh my God, where did Gloria find this little kid?
Drea, this is Jackie.
Hello.
Hi,
nice
this is my sister, Laura.
Hi.
Hey. Everybody, this is Drea.
Hey, girls.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
When she walked up with her shiny Louis Vuitton in the middle of the dusty desert,
All right, here we go.
it was kind of like, where do you think you're going?
For those who tread lightly, who need some enlightenment, the world is what you make of it.
Hello, ladies.
Because I don't believe it and you won't receive it.
I'm very competitive.
This game's live in about 30 seconds.
You know, I'm not gonna lose. That's my attitude. I don't give it. And if I'm going down, you going down too.
That's the first kills of the day.
They're all over here. Come on. Yeah, but where do y'all stay over there?
It's like my mind clicked on and I was ready for war.
Hey, there's one.
I was ready for blood. It was amazing that your mind could just take you there so quick.
Down.
ironically, the new girl, which was Drea, ended up being the last man standing, and she thought she was hot. There's another party Saturday.
I don't know. Drea invited me to something. Yeah. She's doing something.
Oh, I got a party on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
Some club called La Vida.
I already invited Gloria to my party, so I was gonna invite them just to be nice and just to try to break the ice a little bit.
You know they're gonna have all the hoes out at this party, right?
Girl.
On Saturday?
You already know
LA.
this is gonna be out there full effect. Oh, God. They already done flew in.
Do you remember doing a group bowling thing in Houston?
For me?
Yeah.
You and your man.
Who's my man?
Your man is
Probably wasn't me.
It was you.
There's no way I've ever met that girl. So at that point, I thought she was just starting. And I'm not good with people starting.
Oh, shoot. Well, I don't know. I thought it was you, but all right.
Couldn't have.
Never mind then.
Yikes! I was embarrassed, but I know she was even more embarrassed.
Y'all know some secrets. I want you guys to expose.
But
she
the
was
thing
trying to
is
tell you
this.
something that she know, and I want her to tell
But
you.
it wasn't me. I don't know. Did you know it wasn't me, or you were just trying to get me to say something, or what? With all the conversation, it eventually clicks in my mind. All of it came rushing back. I know exactly who this girl is. I know exactly what this girl does.
Did you ever strip?
When did you stop?
No. Probably like 2 years ago. It was never really like a full-fledged thing. It's just I kind of just went.
In a lot of vassal wives' eyes, she's the enemy. You know, she's the woman that kind of up relationships and like ruins a lot of for all of us and makes it just 10 times more difficult than it needs to be.
I have a heightened sensitivity to that. And I didn't come from a time where that was an acceptable career choice, but I just have difficulties with people that think that that's okay.
I had kids. I was on my own when I was like very young, and I've never had to resort to that to get some money. I think it's just something in me morally that I won't cross that line. I won't sell myself for 4 quarters. Like, I would never do that.
And Monty was being very judgmental. What's up? People work. It's a job. Like, I don't have to do it anymore. But yeah, I showed my boobs for money. Whoop-dee-doo.
I started at this little club that you don't even take your clothes off. It was like a...
Wait, but what made you do that? Like, did you know people who stripped? So, like,
No.
This is the thing what people don't know about strip clubs. You have parents. You came from somebody. When they had their little girl in their arms as a baby, they didn't say, I hope she grows up, take her clothes off, and then throw 4 quarters at her.
To me, it's not that bad. It's just how you see it. You know what I mean? Like, it was never that bad to me where I was like, oh my God, my life is at rock bottom. I'm a stripper.
I have nice boobs, so to me, showing my boobs for money is not that big of a deal. Maybe hers aren't as nice as mine.
So is it true that you was like a jump off or something? I don't really know what that is, but
Yeah.
is that what it is?
I mean,
let's put it on the table. What's up?
It's a rumor. It's not really a rumor, but I mean, I don't know what a jump off is. To me,
They say a jump off. What's a jump off, y'all? Because I tell you my idea of what a jump off.
My idea of
In the first class flight,
Yeah.
sits on the floor or something every now and then, flies
Yeah.
into the city, gets a few bags.
Yeah, I think a jump off is, girl, pretty cute, whatever, and she just, she don't really she ain't looking for a relationship. He may be married.
no, absolutely not.
Am I gonna show these girls that I never met before that they're making me sweat? No. They desire to see me perspire, and they're not gonna get it from me, so I just had to keep my cool, but I definitely was annoyed.
No, I don't want nobody that got nobody else. If they got a situation going on. If I
If they got a situation
if I
going on,
can't-
it's best to step.
if I can't
because
come
that's
to
not
your
a thing to
house
do.
or whatever, then we don't need to be together.
So, like, if the guy was just
I might have dated
somebody,
somebody.
yeah,
Values and morals. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I want to get. I don't know. Well, you don't know me.
After talking to Drea, it worries me. It makes me feel like she's capable of anything, that she could be a time bomb. If you don't value yourself, you don't care about nobody else, and you definitely don't care about me.
I got no interest in really athletes anymore. Really.
Coming up on Basketball Wives LA.
I want to throw rocks at somebody. I want to watch them bleed. But I'm mad at a lot of
I was definitely like, okay, I'm here now. It's my party. Be happy to be here and act like it, please.
So today, Laura and I and my mom are going to go shopping for Lonnie, Laura's new baby. It's going to be fun.
Oh, man. Oh, I miss shopping for baby clothes. They're so much fun.
If you had a baby.
If you have a girl.
Maybe we could shop.
See, this is why I
Come
don't
on.
hang out with you guys. You're always trying to impregnate somebody.
You always want me.
It's going to be nice to actually talk to my sister. I think like my sister's physical outburst is like, you know, her holding in all the stuff that she's been going through. She hasn't had an opportunity to like break down.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You can see the anger coming out.
Yeah, I'm angry.
Hey, just don't see black right now.
I think just being a single mom now has really, really changed my life. But with the pressure of coming here with 3 kids, getting them enrolled in school, housing, it was a lot.
I want to throw rocks at somebody. I want to watch them bleed. Like I'm mad. I'm mad at a lot of.
She's gone from this 30,000 square foot house to this 1,700 2-bedroom house with 5 people in it. Like that's a major adjustment in itself.
I just think that I'm definitely going to see somebody. I want somebody else to talk to besides you guys.
It helps. No, it really does.
No, it has nothing to do with you. It's so personal, but get on.
I really think that my sister should look into anger management or just therapy.
Well, let's check out some good people. How about Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil. He's kind of cute, though. I want to rub his head. I do.
After talking with my mom and my sister, I realized that I really, really overreacted with Malaysia. You know, I wigged out. I didn't see her as Malaysia. I saw it as I had like a bucket list of and she just caught it.
No. I'm meeting up with Laura. Hopefully we can squash it. If not, we'll see. I'm not a violent person. I'm not like a confrontational person. So you can keep it going on if you want, but I'm not. When you pushed me, I was like, oh, she's serious. It's a tag time. You know, like, and that's, we both from the streets, and you know, that's survival of the fittest.
What I didn't like was when you said about me sleeping with other people's husbands, because I think maybe you had read that about me. Like, I think that triggered something other than what you said. And it had nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with you. When it escalated, I think I just saw a laundry list of that I've been going through, period. I can't say it was Malaysia. And I think that my emotions got the best of me, and 95% of the time, they never do. One day when we talk, I'll tell you my story, and I think you have a clear better understanding. But it's still not an excuse. Like, that's not who I am. That's not my character.
Well, you don't even have to tell me your story. I want to get to know you. That's your past.
Same,
And that's
same,
what I'm
same.
saying. Like, we all have our ups and our downs. I want to get to know Laura. Like, and I want Laura to get to know me. Like, it's not just the labels and all that stuff.
Anyway.
I just like nice things. I'm a Leo. Yes.
You're
So that's just part of us. And you know, like, I give everybody a first chance to start, and then, you know, and I'll let you kill yourself.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And when I met you the first time at Pink Tacos, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pleasant. And like, we have stuff in common. We both just had babies. Like, she's beautiful. I'm beautiful. We have kids. We have to be role models to our kids, not let
That's
alone.
another thing I'm thinking, how am I going to explain this to my children?
Honestly, right, what I want, after putting, you know, all the chaos and the mess to bed, you know, burying it, we're going to put it to bed, lay it to rest.
I'll get Gloria. We'll all sit down and talk. And your sister. My sister is my sister. And I know your sister is your sister. So you don't even have to explain that to me. We don't even have to explain that.
Yeah.
They are who they are.
You know, understood, but I felt like she crossed the line.
Oh, I texted Malaysia. I was like, I'm you up on site.
Yeah, you did. Don't, like, text me and threaten me.
Don't take nothing from that. Like, you know, at the end of the day, we're all sisters. So Malaysia and I are cool. We both brought our sisters into this mess, so now we have to figure out how to get them out of it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Like, I really genuinely.
Me too.
My sister tells me that her and Malaysia have met, and they, you know, have kind of hashed out their differences and kind of have talked about the altercation, and that she thinks that it would be a good idea if I sat down with her and Malaysia's sister just to kind of make sure that we're all on the same page.
I've heard everybody's side of the story. My side of the story is, you know, honestly, I thought we were just kind of just joking and shooting the and then she pushed me and I lost it. It just kind of went sideways real fast, and like it just really, I was sitting in the car like, I liked her, like what the hell, like I just had a fight with her and I still don't
even know why.
Like, don't know why, and I
not
still
like
just
her. Yeah.
And then you text me, so I was like, oh really?
Oh, I texted Malaysia. I was like, I'm you up on site.
I heard that.
I was like, yo, on site, capital letters.
I gave you my phone number for different reasons, and I kind of would have respected it even more if you would have called me and say, look, bitch, you hit my sister, whatever, but texting me, it was immature.
In my opinion, as her sister, I was like, all right, line was crossed. As my blood, I'm protecting my blood at all costs.
Yeah, and you should.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and I didn't want to call. Yeah, and so that's why it's like
family close relationship, period. Like, if y'all the same way, then you get where we coming from.
You should,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's still like, you get what I'm trying to say. It's still kind of like it kind of set up like a battle, you know. And I was like, okay, so when I see him, then it's on, you know, like it is what it is. If I catch her at the grocery store or whatever, and she was like, calm down, that's her sister, and you know, you would do the same thing. And then I thought about it, and I was like, but I wouldn't text, you know, like I would call. So I think it was just a text messaging.
A, I've never called you in my life. You know, so that probably was going to happen. B, I'm not going to call you in front of my family to cuss you out. You know, I've got my kids in the back of the car, like, you know, so I just let her know. Text message. I can't repeat what I said, but it wasn't very nice. And if you and Laura hadn't met, we would have been meeting somewhere. You could bring your posse, bring who you want to bring, but it was going to go down. Like, I do feel like now we both have to work to, like, either bring it back or decide to leave it where it's at.
Well,
you know what I mean?
You pretty much, you threatened me, you know, so yeah. And but her, I don't have no qualms whatsoever, and I would love for us to get there because it's ridiculous to be having a beef, our beef, and we are okay, and then we're not okay. It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna say that I don't have a problem with neither one of you guys because it's my sister. I would have went crazy too. It's embarrassing enough that I had a fight in a restaurant at the age that I am right now. But to keep the ignorant, immature, crazy stuff going I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to.
We could still be ladies, we can still be grown women and still be cordial towards each other. I don't really like her, and we can keep it moving.
Today, me, Laura, and Malaysia are going to Spanish Kitchen to have lunch and chat.
So how are you guys doing? What's been going on?
Good. Nothing catching up.
You didn't go with us to paintball.
No, that was her first
Did you like her, I was going to say, did you like her introduction there?
Hey, have you ever...
What was her introduction?
Tell me how the introduction was.
Okay. So we just standing there chilling. We waiting on her to meet her.
She comes around the corner like Gunsmoke. Like you can see a tumbleweed in the back. Drea was whatever, a stripper. And maybe I'm old school, but I just have difficulties with people that think that that's okay.
She was talking to you at the table.
Yeah, I was telling her about, like, she wasn't apologetic, though. I don't want her to apologize for me, but I just said something about, like, we've all made mistakes and made bad choices and done some things that you may not be so proud of. But she was just like, no, I just did it because I like things. That let me know who you are right there. My point is, what if there's a thing that you want that stripping can't afford? Are you going to do porn next? Like, you have to have a limit. And to me, I don't think Dre is ready to have that limit.
I think since she's in the group, we should teach her some things. I just feel like there's room to kind of groom her.
For me, I feel like Drea needs help. I think she's really young. I think she's young mentally. And I just think that everybody deserves a chance if they want to be helped.
But it's something inside you that inherently wants to do better and change. I don't see that with her. I think she thinks this is cool. I like it how I'm doing it.
I still feel like that she has been a jump off in a groupie. I get that, and I still feel like
when is that
that's her
not
hustle.
okay?
It's not okay, but she don't know no better.
You can't want something more for somebody than they want for themselves.
That's true.
Like, of course, she's young. She's a young mother. Of course, I would want to see her do better. But if that's not something she wants, I'm not going to waste my time, put my cape on and try to save some hoes when they don't want to be saved. Laura wanting to kind of like save Drea was sweet, but people just are who they are. And unless they want to be saved, you're really wasting your time. If they want to bring her to the passion party, that's fine. Might be like a positive influence on her.
I think we should try to give her a chance.
I think you should.
I said we.
I think you should. Tonight, me and the girls are gonna go meet with my life coach to have our passion party. She's guided me and helped me at different points in my life. I think it'll be good to learn a little bit more about ourselves and the group.
My name is Life Coach Akima Day. My motto is, when you follow your passion, you discover your purpose. Success is sure to follow.
I thought this was a sex toy party.
You know what? That's what
I really did.
And so,
Passion party.
Right.
I
like, oh, okay.
Right. And everybody thinks that when they hear passion, ooh. But to me, this is the true passion. This is the ultimate passion because this is what you want to do with your life.
Drea thought that the passion party was going to be about sex and everything. And at first I did too. But then it was not what I thought it was going to be.
Take a card from the top and hold on to it. You can turn around, look at it.
We each picked a card, and based on that card, we had to say if we were passionate about it or not passionate.
Okay, so mine is belief.
Okay. Are you passionate about your belief?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to share anything else?
I mean what I say. I say what I mean. I believe in what I say.
Who's next? Family.
We already know.
Yes. I am extremely passionate about family. I take it very serious.
And on that note, very passionate. Super duper passionate about my friendships.
Malaysia.
I got career.
Okay.
I'm passionate about it.
Drea.
All right, I have social relations, and I'm not passionate about my social relations.
Okay.
I think this is how people view you, and people view me in a negative way. Everybody's opinion isn't always accurate. The other girls don't really know me, and they judge me, so I was letting my guard down. I was opening up so that they could have a better understanding of me, and hopefully, it could change their perspective.
We're going to go to our adjective portion of the passion game. Boxes are in the corner behind Malaysia and Imani. Your names are on each box. Find an adjective that is descriptive of you, and then an adjective that is descriptive of every other person that is playing the game. Now, it's anonymous, so we're going to open the boxes at the end so we can kind of get an idea of how other people see us.
I was thinking, oh my God, is someone going to say something, belligerent? What are they going to say?
Coming up on Basketball Wives LA.
Drea, last but not least.
Everybody in the room, you could just see the faces of like, oh. At the passion party, we're going to open up these boxes. There's going to be 5 adjectives inside that each of the girls have put in one. And everyone's getting ready to see how other people in the group think about them.
Who wants to hear their box first?
Jackie.
Okay. Miss Jackie, you're courageous. You're motherly. You're godly. You're accessible. You're tasteful. Do you agree with those things in your box?
Thank you, I do.
Think you have a good box. Laura, you're encouraging. You're joyous. You're classy.
Really?
Sounds like you all like each other in this room here. Imani, beautiful.
I'll take that.
Gorgeous.
I'll take that too.
Mysterious. See? Energetic. Honorable.
Okay.
All right. Malaysia, you are reserved. You are also glossy. Or sassy.
Lipstick gang.
You're adorable and you're spiritual. Okay.
In dramatic form, Drea's box was the last to be opened.
Okay. Drea, last but not least.
I wanted to get up and excuse myself and go to the restroom because I didn't want to see what was in that box.
You're animated. You're sneaky. You're courageous, combative, and you are worthless.
Everybody in the room, you could just see the faces of like, oh.
Do you want your box?
You can keep my box. I know about me. I'm comfortable in my own skin, so everybody shut the up.
Coming up on Basketball Wives LA.
There's some things that I find very distasteful.
Oh, like here we go.
no. Now, who put that?
When the word worthless came out of Drea's box, I think everybody was kind of like, oh, like, here we go.
Do you want your box? You can keep my box. I know about me. I had to compose myself because I wasn't about to let these girls see me break down. I was furious and I was upset. It hurt me.
So keeping it 100, I said combative to Drea. I want people to know what I said. I think everybody should, while we're here real quick, go over
Well,
it.
you don't have to admit.
No, I think we should. It would be good to do that.
I said animated because the first time I met you, it was just, everything was kind of drugged down. And I'm animated too, so I just seen the common bound there, so that's what I said.
So the only person left was Imani. So you the one who said I was worthless. Why is that?
I'd rather not say.
That we're here. You might as well say.
There was a very sensitive subject and a specific reason why I put worthless in Drea's box. But this was not the time to discuss it. There's a lot about that girl Drea that the other girls don't know. There's some things that I find very distasteful that I can never get on board with. I have a line in the sand that I just feel people should never cross. And that line was crossed from what I know.
I felt like Imani said it and then retreated back a little bit, and I didn't understand what the motive was for it. It's like, well, why put it in the box then? But I felt like that's kind of like a little bit of a cop-out.
I'll talk to you about whatever you want to talk about, and not in this forum. I don't need everybody else in my business, or I don't need everybody else's opinion either. I'm sitting here right now, so if you guys are passing judgment on me, I'm gonna try to change it. I just want to be accepted.
I think that when you say things to people, you gotta own your words and you gotta really know what you're saying. I wanted to say something because I don't think that any human being is worthless. Words hurt because whether you say it or not, your face and my heart went down in my stomach. When you heard those words, it hurt because you're not worthless. You're worth a whole bunch,
Malaysia, thank you for stepping up. However, I couldn't take the focus off of what Imani said.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings in that instance.
My feelings ain't hurt.
But it's just certain things, and I don't want to go into it.
And I'm not really shocked either. I'm just taken back a little bit, like, okay. Imani apologized, but I didn't take it as an apology. I just took it as a to be continued until she gets to the bottom of whatever this situation is. But we'll talk about it. Whatever. There's a time and a place for everything.
Right. And
Here's not the place.
It's a sensitive issue, and I don't want to bring it up here in this format. I felt the right thing to do was to apologize for making her feel bad, but not necessarily my reasons for calling her that. And I don't think it will be resolved until me and her can kind of sit down and talk about what my true reasons for calling her worthless were.
Coming up on Basketball Wives LA.
Drea was saying some dumbass.
It's this whole BET Awards weekend, and I have lots of parties that I'm hosting. I invite the girls to come to one of them.
It started out kind of slow.
We're just sitting there, we're all looking at each other like, this was whack. I was like, should I start dancing?
Party wasn't really all the way cracking yet.
I get there late, of course, because it's my party. The girls are kind of already seated and they're kind of just very turned down.
Drea was saying some dumbass.
I was definitely like, okay, I'm here now. It's my party. Be happy to be here and act like it, please. Thank you.
Drea was being a bitch on wheels. She immediately started antagonizing Malaysia.
Drea, she was in my face a whole lot. I don't like women in my face like that.
You're like a beauty pageant winner. Oh, thank you, baby. I'll take that. You take that. Yeah. You gotta take that. That's all I'm giving out tonight.
Drea called me a beauty queen over and over and over again. Thank you, Drea. I agree.
So Drea was asking Malaysia things, personal comments, and she's trying to upset her.
Everything's too big. Then they gonna see it from the back. Let me be the judge, I'll tell you. I'm a girl, one of the girls. No, only two people are saying this. My gynecologist and my husband. I work for your gynecologist.
I don't show my private to anybody. Like, that's just not what you do as a lady. I'm not gonna go there.
On the next Basketball Wives LA.
Listen, I know you were a stripper, but please get your ass off my back.
There's something going on with the treatment.
Medication they was using is not working anymore.
What? I will say that I am alarmed by some things that I found out.
There are people out there that really believe that I'm this disgusting monster. You know, they think my son got taken away from me. My son
none of that happened?
My son was never taken away from me, ever.
It's this big conspiracy to ruin her life. I think you would be more proactive, and I just needed more of an explanation, and I don't think I got it.
I just knew this is not right, and my husband's going to kill me.
Okay, we got one more little cute surprise. What?
And I'm thinking, what the hell?
Surprise!